Hello, Gemini. All right, guys. So I don't know if you can tell, I can't from this distance, but I got braces on, but they haven't put the wire on yet, and I think it's all divine order because I didn't want to feel like a tight pressure while I'm doing these videos. But I have just a little bit of, I think I have to do a cleaning before I can get the braces on, so I'll get that taken care of. But yeah, so it's a little work, and I'm really excited because I've always wanted braces since I was a kid. So I'm like, yay! So yeah, I'm really happy. Okay, so my neighbors are outside, and as soon as it gets nice in the desert, everyone's outside talking, and I'm like, "Ugh, okay, I'm trying to work here. I'm gonna do it anyway." So Gemini, happy April. So this is like the start of the year, you know, the old calendar. And some calendars, and I just learned that, you know, I mean, I've always known that this is the start of the year for other people's calendar, that, you know, we have our standard, you know, January is the start of the year, but this is the old world. We say the start of the year, and March 20th was the start of spring, and sometimes it usually falls on the 21st, but this year is the 20th, so it depends on where you are. But yeah, this was it was just so beautiful, and I wanted to film the videos on that day, but I was just taking in the energy, and here we are, right? So Gemini, you know, Gemini rising, North Node, Moon. Let's see what these 9 cards have to say for you guys, and then I'll tell you about the upcoming new moon. So the new moon right after the start of spring, you know. All right. It'd be cool to have the start of spring and have it be a new moon. That would be amazing. All right, Gemini. Okay, so the first card is 10 of coins. Look at that. Gemini, I think that's really good. Hey. When the Lover's card comes up, I'm like, hey. Okay, so we have the 10 of coins, and this is all, I just love this one. This is like, I feel for Gemini, even though this is like being home and feeling comfortable, I feel like within ourselves, right, as a mutable sign, it's like separating ourselves from anything that pulls our energy down. And this is the year, especially if you're a Gemini and your birth number is 1, right? And for anyone that your birth number is 1, this is like a 1 year, like bye-bye 9 year, here is 1 year. And, you know, this is all about pulling that energy in to yourself and creating what you will. And Gemini, this is like the time to do that, all right? And I feel like more than just being comfortable with your surroundings, I feel like you have to just be comfortable within, all right? And once you do that, you will start manifesting new ideas. And I think Aries also had this card. Manifesting new ideas, or working on great ideas that you had already, but you were so distracted by people just putting their energy on you or draining your energy. So this is like the night is like, okay, you're going to tap into that warrior. And if you're a Gemini with a rising sign that's like a beast, you know, that's like a fixed sign, pull in on that energy when you feel low. If you have a fixed sign in your North Node, your rising sign, your moon, if it's in your Mars, just Mars, holy, you know, shoot, pull on that energy, Gemini. So this Knight of Coins is like, okay, earthbound energy, yes. It could also be monetary, right? Getting creative ideas, pulling in that energy that you need for your success. And then the Fool card now pops in. So the Fool card is like, okay, take risks, but the risk won't feel like a risk to you. It will make sense, where to others it might look like it's a Fool card. Okay, on one hand, when it comes to business, right, you're going to know what you need to do and do it. Know what you need to do and do it. When it comes to, that's my phone. When it comes to relationships, make sure that you are not being played. Make sure that you have your heart where it needs to be and be focused, okay? So this Fool card, because the card that comes after that is the Lovers. So make sure that if you're doing anything, you know, if you're whatever you decide to do in a love relationship, maybe it's just a person that's coming into your life, you're attracted to them, but you don't really want a long relationship. Make sure that you know full well what you're doing, and you know if you're being foolish, and you can own up to the mistakes or whatever. So yeah, I didn't even notice the 2 cards after Fool and the Lovers. Okay, so whoever this Fool is, when it comes to the relationship, just don't even bother with that person, because you're going to lose more than you gain from that relationship. And you can tell, so you know it's a bad person to go with, but you're going to do it anyway. If that's what you want to do, that's on you. Because then you have the 3 of Swords, and it's like, okay, you already have the Fool. The Fool is telling you it's a warning, right? You know this person's not right. And you know you're lusting after them, and you know it's not a soul connection. You can tell. People ask, how do you know it's real love? Please, you just know. The person will know too. It's not you doing all of the work. It's not like there's a balance and it's like this, right? You know, like that you're the only one feeling attracted to this person. Like, come on, like you got to know that. So the 3 of Swords, it's like, you know when your heart's being broken, you know when you're being played, you know when it's just you putting out that energy of love. Is it really worth it? Oh, you know, like, is it really worth it? Like, you have to, and Geminis, you can get fed up with BS. So when you're fed up with BS and that's it, you like cut it off. You know, you're like, you're done. That other Gemini steps out and be like, okay, I was nice, I was trying to be nice, you know, lifting you up, I'm done now, bye. And then the Queen of Swords comes in. Okay, this is all the voice, the way that you speak, you encourage yourself, the knowledge that you have, and then you can either speak on it or act on the knowledge, right? So right now I feel like you're going to speak on it because of the card that's after it, which is the 9 of Cups, but we'll get to that. So the Queen of Swords is saying, okay, I'm finding my own power, I'm finding my voice, I have this knowledge behind me, I know it, but now I have to express it out. So you're going to end up doing that, Gemini. Then you have the 9 of Cups. Let me go back to the Queen of Swords. I really feel this Queen of Swords energy, Gemini, is going to uplift you. It's going to energize you. And back to the Fool card, the Lovers, the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Swords. I feel like these 4 cards are dealing with the same one situation. Right? You're focused on yourself, the 10 of Coins, right? You're getting creative ideas, and then you can either let a relationship F up your whole life, or you can say, okay, yeah, this person's not for real, they're attractive, they really look good, I'm superficial, I really love Geminis, really love beauty. We're like, oh, this person's hot. Okay, great, good. Okay, are you going to get distracted? Right? So then you gotta, even if you're male or female, who cares? Pull in on that Queen of Sword energy and get back to being focused. And the 9 of Cups comes in. The 9 of Cups is like, okay, I'm displaying my talent, I'm showing who I am. And once you start doing that, Gemini, you have the 8 of Staves, and everything starts manifesting and moving fast for you. Everything starts manifesting and moving fast, and it just takes off from there. So yeah, have fun. Maybe this person's cute, you're like, hey, you know, whatever, right? But after that, it's like you have to stay focused and don't get distracted, because you have no one else to blame but yourself at the end of this all, right? It's like you have to stay focused. But this is your power month. This is spring. Like, you know, get it started. You know, people usually get depressed November, December, and March. It's like, oh, but come on, it's a start. It's another jump start. And I think more people are waking up to the idea that you can start anytime you want, right? And if you didn't watch the spring equinox video, I mentioned about, I just lost my thought, it's not cool. I mentioned about starting something new. Yeah, the start, like starting something new. Your birthday, yes. So if you are a May Gemini or a June Gemini, I was talking with a friend, and she reminded me of something that I knew already, that when it's your birthday within that calendar year, things will start off for you even bigger and better, because it's your birthday month, right? So people that had their birthdays in January, whenever you're born for that calendar year, things will just jump in as a new year. So just because the new year is January, don't mean nothing to you. You could still be going through transitions of different things. A lot of Geminis felt their power in February, like felt more organized, like it took a little bit longer to get organized, right? So I'm always telling my friends and people, don't get stressed out on this January 1st, you know, or December 31st, and you're like, oh, I got to get everything done. Take your time, you know, it's all in the stars sometimes, and sometimes it's just life, whatever it is, you know, a combination of it both. Whatever is happening, it's happening. Just let it ride and do the best you can with it, you know, flow with it, duck if you have to, you know, roll, flip, you know, stand up, lay down, whatever you got to do, and make your way through it. But this is like the new year, and spring is here. And then when it's May and it's your birthday, when it's June and it's your birthday, you can make more new changes, you know, change up your plan. It's all through the year, so don't even stress out about it. So yeah, that's what these 9 cards are saying for you, Gemini. I hope you guys have a good year. I really like this reading for Gemini. I really do. And also what I was feeling, if you're already in a relationship and you know it's stifling, then you gotta either communicate with this Queen of Swords to make it better and then focus on yourself, or just say, hey, you know what, it's draining, you know, and still holding on to your responsibilities, Gemini, because you can't, the karma will get you. Always be responsible and do what's right, so to balance it all out. All right, Gemini, so look out for me going live on the Facebook page, here on YouTube. I love YouTube. I love going live on here now, and I've always wanted to do it, so I'm getting to it. All right, guys, so that's it. Have a happy April, and I believe I already talked about the new moon, March 27th in Aries. Use that. April 10th is a full moon in Libra, and Gemini, you can definitely benefit from Libra full moon. You can definitely benefit from that, another fellow air sign. And whatever you do on the new moon, because the new moon starts the calendar, or starts the month, you know, truly the new moon was marked as the start of a new month, and it's in Aries, so really drawing on that power, that energy to just go forward and do what you need to do. And then, because that's March 27th, and then April 10th, focus in on the full moon and focus in on Libra, you know, that energy of Libra for bringing balance. So I will definitely put out a video, I mean, write a note and put out a video on that. My little rose pen, put out a video on how you can use the moon, full moon, new moon. All right, so I'm gonna have this be the video for today and get some more done tomorrow, because I have a workshop to do tonight. So clearing those energies out. All right, guys, so have a beautiful, beautiful April, and I'll see you guys next time.